Hi there. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening from whatever time you will get to see this video. Yes, it's Friday, and then as always, something to bless you. Last Friday, we talked about we began a new series on a good name, powerful, right? We talked about how that we laid a bit of emphasis on a few things, so I'm not going to just go back into that. You can go to a previous, you can go and see the previous video. So today I'm going to focus on when we talk about a good name, right? Of course, what comes to your mind is something that is beyond. We're looking at a legacy, and you see, in building a legacy, it is beyond what you have, like material possession, because we have seen people who were once worthy became Paul and became worthy again. And come on, the route doesn't end. But one of the things that is most important is having a good name that your children can benefit from. It comes from who you are more than what you have. What you have can pass through your hands, but who you are will always remain with you, and it will not just remain with you, it will become what you will replicate in others. So the first thing that we look at as a believer is understanding our identities in Christ. But yes, that's not what I'm sharing about in a sense. One of the most important things we're looking at in this series is character, because there is no good name without a good character. In fact, it is our character that makes a good name. Should I rephrase that? People will say, this girl, she's very respectful. People are calling you respectful. They are seeing you as respectful because of your respect that you show to them. So that character of being respectful is not translating to what you are like known for or being identified with. So our character is what makes a lot of difference and what shows the kind of name we are building. Someone who can say this guy is a thief, that's a horrible character. Someone can say this one has integrity, which it will be our emphasis today anyway. This one has integrity. That means when he says yes, it's yes, is. If he tell you I'm going to be there by 10, he comes earlier. And when he's not going to come earlier, he calls you or send you a message to let you know that I intend leaving earlier, or I left earlier, but I had traffic on the way or something held me back. That's someone of integrity. You see, one thing that a lot of people don't understand is if you're a person of integrity, every other character will be easier. For example, if you are someone that has integrity, if you say yes, your yes is yes, your no is no, and you don't budge, you don't change your mouth, people will find you reliable. They will tell them that, see, give so and so person the job, or trust so and so person with this thing. If he tells you 10 a.m., he will deliver before 10 a.m., he will deliver 10, and if he's not going to deliver by 10 a.m., he's going to let you know. Once they see that you're a person of integrity, it will automatically translate into you becoming a person that is reliable, because there are certain character traits that we must be steadfast in having. One of them is majorly integrity. As a Christian, as a believer, be a person of integrity. Let your yea be yea, let your no be no. Let your don't say I'm coming, no, I'm at the Johnson, and you have not even had your bath. That has become so common that people can no longer trust other people, not even with money, but with the fact that with their time, because you can't tell certain people I will be there by 10 and then meet them by 10. People have integrity problem with time, but time is not the only thing we check our integrity for. Time is one of the factors, and time is a very, very important factor. I used to have this principle, which I still have, that unless I give you my time, you can't waste it, because time is precious. There are people who used to be very angry, like I don't visit them. It's not like I don't like to visit. I just don't know how to, because one of the reasons is because I get so worked up and carried away with spending time with myself in what I'm and engrossed in what I'm doing, that if I leave it and go somewhere else, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Not to be offensive, but that's the truth. That's why sometimes I would just rather sit on my own and do what I have to do than spend time elsewhere. Not because spending time elsewhere is bad, but because I've not yet renewed my mind to that extent. All right. So time integrity. Have time integrity. Have money integrity. When people give you their money, don't spend it on yourself. And then when it is time for you to pay back, you don't have it anymore. I remember a young lady who started a business, and then he reached out to me. I was telling her that you people that do online business, once somebody pays for something, don't touch the money until the person has received his item and said I like it and I keep it. Then you can touch especially your profit. Because imagine the person doesn't like what he got and he has to refund, and there are many stories and you don't have the money. That's become an integrity problem. So have an integrity problem. Don't have an integrity problem with timing. When people tell you they have a meeting with you by 10, be there by 10 or be there earlier. When people tell you that they want to give you such amount of money and they expect to have it back such time, be be someone that will not touch the money. When you have integrity, right? People will see you as reliable, they will see you as trustworthy, they will see you as loyal. Integrity is that powerful. When you are able to stick to what you say and you cannot stick to what you say, you have to apologize, to explain. Not that you just blunt people off like you don't care what they think. Please care what people think. Yes, don't allow people to think control your life, but care what they think, because what they think many times are impressions that we have given to them. So people don't know that how they see us or how they see us is how we have set ourselves or position ourselves for them to see us. So if you are someone that lacks integrity, that's a serious problem. Fix it, especially if you are a believer, the man with the spirit within, the man that Jesus died for. Okay, no, Jesus died for the world. And now the man that has accepted the death and burial and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Have some level of integrity. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no. When people give you their stuff, let them find it intact. You borrow somebody's book, you have read it, but oil have stained the book. Something have happened to the book. Come on. That's not fair, right? All right. So be a person of integrity. When you have to deal with people on anything at all, make sure that you stick to it. Yes is yes, no is no, 10 is 10, 5 is 5. I'm going to be late. I'm running late. I left earlier, but I had unexpected traffic or a blind. Let explain, be accountable. If you have integrity, you'll be accountable. If you have integrity, you'll be trustworthy. If you have integrity, you'll be reliable. If you have integrity, you will be loyal. So you see, integrity goes a long way. All right, it's getting too long. So I'm going to stop here today. We're still going to talk about character, because there's no good name without character. A good name is formed by our character, not the material possessions that we have or the things that are in our possession, but but by who we have and who we are becoming. So testimony should be that when men speak about you, they speak about you as one with integrity. God has blessed you. I will see you next week Friday as we will continue on how character is what builds up a good name. So today emphasis was on integrity. If you have integrity, it will go around the clock to fixing a lot of other things that people can see you and want to dwell with you. God has blessed you. Bye bye for now. See you next Friday, 10 a.m. Bye.